Hi, we're here to talk about strengthening families, how to make your family stronger. My name is Heather Jackson. I am one of the prevention case managers, and I'm a qualified mental health specialist at Children's Advantage. I got my bachelor's degree at Kent State University back in May of 2018. I work at two districts, which is Ravenna City Schools and Rootstown City Schools. I have two younger kids of my own and juggle life with work, school, and family. As of right now, I am going back to school for my master's in school counseling, so I'm really excited for that. I love everything about my career because I have a passion working with children and their families to help create like happiness to everybody. And then another person who's joining me is my partner in crime, Sam. Sam, would you like to
Hi.
introduce yourself?
Yep. Hi, my name is Samantha Mishna. I'm also a prevention case manager and qualified mental health specialist at Children's Advantage. I also am a community case manager as well. Um, I work with Crestwood Middle and High School, along with, just community-based as well. And I got my bachelor's from Kent State as well, back in 2013. So, or 2016, sorry. I don't have any kids yet, but I do have two fur babies, and they keep me pretty entertained. And I just love working with families and seeing them grow and helping them get to, be where they want to be at.
All right. So Sam's here to help with this wonderful presentation and Zoom meeting. So we're just going to keep on moving on. So family bonding. Why is it important to create a strong bond with your family? Well, family bonding is vital to all families. When a family takes time for each other and participates in the interests of the child and other family members, this can build a stronger bond relationship. It makes everybody in the family feel more united. So, speaking with family bonding creates such a great, healthy relationship. Your family feels, like I said, more united, and you guys can share more of that sense of love and passion. And you also get a sense of satisfaction, stronger resiliency in your children, and build a positive self-esteem in your children too. So, it's really important to have that positive bond with family. So it's called bonding. It creates positive relationships. Um, so positive relationships with the fun activities, you boost more bonding. You guys bond more closely, and it's just a really good way just to share that with each other. You can create wonderful memories, positive memories. But if you do have something where it's a negative activity, it's actually going to weaken that bond. So you want to find something that everybody is interested in and who wants to participate. You don't want to say, well, I'm interested in this, so my child will definitely be interested in that. No, it doesn't work like that. Everybody has to be with the same interest. Because if no one's having fun, how are you creating a good positive bond, a good positive relationship? So rule of thumb with me is just try to have fun, okay? So with the positive relationships, if an activity is not working, okay, so if you're playing, I don't know, balloon fight and little Johnny is kidding, very frustrated because he just does not want to get wet. He's just not a wet person, right? Well, you should probably stop that activity, okay? Think about what can change. So if it's the water, the issue, maybe, trying a different activity like playing tag instead or something a little bit different. And then, if you want to talk together as a family and say, hey, what's going on? Why don't you get wet? Maybe there's something going on where little Johnny is like, well, I don't have my favorite swimsuit on or something. Okay. So then let him go get that swimsuit and then restart the activity and have fun. But when you're talking about it, make sure everybody is calm. Okay. So make sure before you guys decide what you want to do, calm yourselves down. I don't know what that looks like, sitting with each other, taking a time out, which is really good, and just trying to figure out what you guys can do to have a better bond. And remember, you know your family the best, so make sure every activity is for everybody.
Yep.
So I want to talk about long-lasting happiness versus short-lasting happiness. So happiness comes in, many ways, and if you think about it, if you create a special memory together, like, you start to have fun with like a nice little, get together on a bonfire, and you guys are sharing stories together. Those stories that you made, those memories that you made are going to stick with you and your child for a very long time. I mean, it's going to be never ending. But what's a short-term happiness is like buying material things. So I like to say this one because I know we're all, in the virtual world and everything, but like buying an Xbox for a kid or your child, they might be happy, but you're not creating that, healthy happiness together, the healthy bond. There's no socialization. So that's going to create a short bond, a short happiness, okay? And it's really not going to create any bond at all. If anything else, they're going to keep coming back to you and asking more video games or things like that. And you're like, well, I don't know. So really try your best to create other special memories together. And like I said, it could be tag, it could be anything, your family likes, or even a little bit of hide and seek for 5 minutes can really create some special memories and have a very long happiness.
Yeah, and going along with that, a lot of my kiddos, they always, even if they're playing video games, they want to play with someone else. So if you guys, if you both like a certain game, maybe do that together, even if it is a video game or a board game or something. It doesn't have to be super fancy or super expensive either. It can be very simple.
Mm-hmm. So I want you to think about taking to your own childhood self, okay? What did you enjoy as a child? Was it making mud pies with your sibling and making your sibling or have them taste it? All right. Or, creating, building a fort together as a family in the living room? Or was it that special day where you guys had just that regular old garden sprinkler and you didn't care that was a garden sprinkler and you're running through it? So it's really important to make sure we are, trying to bond together socially, okay? More of a social aspect of, with things. And what you enjoyed as a child that's what your child might actually enjoy. So you never know, I might catch you off guard. But anyway, so I have this pretty cool activity I wanted to try. So Sam, we're gonna play this awesome game.
All right.
Now, this game is pretty cool. It's called Heads Up. I don't know if you guys know Ellen DeGeneres. She seems like she's like one of the, people who kind of hosts this kind of a game. But it's called Heads Up, and it's a cute little app. Oops, sorry. And you get like a bunch of different little categories right there. Okay. And you're at big category. So Sam, I'm gonna pick Animals Gone Wild. All right.
Okay.
So I'll pick that, and it will say, you need to put it to your forehead and stuff. And it says only use noises or act outs to give clues. No words. Okay. Now tell me to put it on my forehead. No. I'm not looking, I promise. Got it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm only looking at you.
So I can only do
Noises.
noises.
Yeah.
Bah.
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 Is it a lamb? No?
Bah.
Oh, is it a ram?
Yep.
Awesome. So that's just one of the games. There are other games too. If little kids cannot, read right now, it's called charade pictures. And just real quick, Sam, I want to show. We're going to do animals. It's easy. So I'll place it on my forehead. Okay.
Okay, all right. Oh boy. Art.
Walrus.
Yep.
Okay, good.
You were gonna think seal. I can't think of it.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, if you don't want to like go outside right then and there, and you don't have many board games, because I know sometimes it's hard to get board games, or if you just don't have them, right? You can download pretty cool games on your phone, and just have that technology involved, but in a way you're still socializing together. So here's some fun activities I put together. So my family and I, we do a lot of these actually. So create a family story together, movie night with popcorn, that's always a big hit over here. I love doing this too. Go for a walk and play I Spy on the Walk. I have little kids, and sometimes they just don't want to sit there as I'm trying to get a little exercise in, so we play a game together. But there's other things like game night charades, like I said, heads up, get crafty, make slime, bake something sweet, get messy. Don't worry about the messes. Those things can be cleaned up, so try your best not to stress about the messes. So, but water balloon fight, water balloon toss, bike rides, family fun exercise is really good too. You can find those on if you have like a Roku TV, or even on like a tablet, you can download an app. So here's some more fun activities. I love camping, so I put this on there. I know COVID's here, and I know some things are opening up, but even if you didn't want to go anywhere and you had a little tent or something like that, try to go camping outside in your backyard, okay? Play tag, hide and seek, make a family dinner together. That is a really good way to build that relationship too. Plus, you're teaching your child some pretty cool ways to make food. Learn a different meal to cook, have a themed dinner night, listen to some like music if you're having different themes, create a gratitude jar, go around the table and just say, I am thankful or grateful for it. It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving. It could be an everyday thing, okay? Dance party with other family members through Zoom or FaceTime. My kids do this with their grandparents, and I'm gonna tell you, they love it. I love every second of it. So just get creative. Here's some other ways to bond. It's very important to bond, to have obviously meals, right? We need to eat, that gives us energy, but have 3 meals together: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have it at the dinner table. Electronics, put away, okay? We don't want anything to disrupt our wonderful family time, and make it a positive experience. You don't want to sit at the dinner table and talk about that really bad grade that your child got on a test, okay? You want to make it a positive experience. All right. So that's really important. And having TV shut off if you can. If you don't have like a dining room, and you sit at the table in the living room or something like that, just shut the TV off, okay? And shut off phones. We need to start shutting off some of our electronics more. Create a journal or a scrapbook together. Read together. Read almost every night together for at least 5 to 20 minutes. Pick a day and have no electronics for a whole day. See if you can even do it. Challenge yourself, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't tried that yet, but I think I am really debating on doing that very soon. I would just like to shut off my electronics just for one full day and just kind of see how I go. Have a parent and me day. So have a mom and me day and have a dad and me day, and alternate both parents with each child. It could be one, whatever once a month that looks like for them. And then pick a family game night, week. Have it on a Sunday, or a day you're not gonna have a whole lot to do that day, especially with COVID around. I'm sure you can find a wonderful day for family game night. So my challenge to you, My challenge to you is try an activity together, whether that's creating that family, night or having that camping in the backyard. I want you to try it out. And I want you to write down what you did, or record it if you don't like to write, okay? Write down what you did and the experience. Was it a good experience? Was there a funny memory? Did you look at the stars while you're going out camping in the backyard? Did it work? Okay, so I want you to do that, so then every time you try a different activity, you guys can look back on those memories. And maybe if you're a big scrapbook person, you take pictures, you can cut out what you wrote down and put in that scrapbook. Get creative, have fun. So that's it for really the presentation, but I do want to go through who we are. We are Children's Advantage. We are a great place for children and family focused. We provide child-centered, family-focused, community-based services. We are a behavioral family agency. So we provide a lot of individual, family, group, solution-focused psychotherapy, child and adolescent psychiatry, community-based management, or case management, which is CPST program. We also have school-based programs, early childhood, community-based prevention and consultation services, and adolescent substance use and treatment, which is so cool. So that's who we are. I love this company, really wonderful, and I couldn't be happier to be a part of it.
In here.
So if you have a question of like, well, when do I need Children's Advantage, right? Well, if your child's having some mood swings and you're like, that's pretty unusual for him or her. Increased anger, peer problems, sleeping or eating problems. If you think there's some depression going on, there's some red flags, too much sadness, grief and loss, threatening to harm oneself or threatening to hurt others, or other aggressive behaviors. Sorry. Here, you can follow us on social media, or we have an awesome website, children'sadvantage.org. You can also call me. Here's my number. Give me a call. I have 3 emails, so I didn't know if you're from the Rootstown Ravenna district. I do have a school district email for each of those, and then I also have Children's Advantage email. So any questions, you're more welcome to call me, email me anytime, and you can go from there. Now I can answer you. Good?
All right.